there is a fifth dimension. A dimension that can bring any man down to their knees, cause depression, and even end lives. Once inside this dimension, it is almost impossible to escape. This dimension is known as the friend zone. Can I get a number of hands? How many of you have ever been in the friend zone? There's a few of you, yeah? Okay, for those of you that didn't raise your hands, I have something to tell you guys. Why the F you lie? Okay, so basically we've all been in the friend zone, whether you want to admit to it or not, that's on you, but we've all been there. And from what I've noticed, everyone's always been in the same loop, never getting out of it, and they're always in the friend zone. From personal experiences, I've always noticed to never keep going or never keep trying, which sounds kind of bad. But the reason is because if you keep getting the same result, you're just going to stay in that same endless loop, which is what I'm going to be talking about of how to avoid. So besides that, in an article by A.G. and Bullock of 2017, it stated that our marital status is a key feature to our mental health. So the reason we can't get a special somebody for our marital status would be mainly due to the friend zone. Since we can't get somebody, we might have depression, loneliness, or even suicidal thoughts. So that's what I'm going to be trying to talk about so you guys can avoid it. So I'm going to be talking about how to get out of the friend zone. In order to get out of the friend zone, you first have to know what you're in. Then I will discuss the differences of both genders doing the friend zoning, and finally I will discuss the solution. So first of all, how do you know you're in the friend zone? Usually you don't know you're in the friend zone. Somebody will usually have to tell you like a friend. And being in the friend zone is kind of like being an addict. You don't know what you're in, and you can't help yourself until you know what your problem is. So another name for the friend zone would also be known as the nice person zone. Whenever we see superhero movies, we always see the hero always gets the girl after he does a good deed. We expect the same thing in actual life. If a guy does a good deed, he expects something from the girl, but that's not how this works, which is another reason why men are more likely to be in the friend zone. In an article written by Adrian F. Ward of 2016 on the Scientific American, they did an experiment where they got 86 different pairs, one male and one female for each pair. Each pair knew each other and they were good friends. What the study showed were that men were far more likely to find their female friends more attractive than females finding their male friends attractive. So now I'm going to be talking about certain key terms that give away if you're in the friend zone. So certain words could be like, you're my best buddy, or best friend, or one of the worst, you are like a brother or sister to me. So I had this one friend named Gabriel. I really have a friend named Gabriel. And he really liked this one girl. And until one day she told him, you are like a brother to me. And believe me, we made it a living hell for him. We ended up making memes out of it, and we even came up with our own term called the brother zone. So let's move on. I'm going to be talking about the differences now of the friend zone. Males, they tend to be more straightforward. They want exactly what they want. So I'm going to give an example of how men are kind of picky. So like she might be a little too short, she might be a little too tall. What guys look for in a girl is a girl with big brains. Because we like a smart girl. And if a girl ever asks out a guy, he might say something like, I'm probably gonna hang out with the guys today just to blow her off. Whereas girls tend to be nicer. They don't want to come off as rude, so they'll give off any excuse. So an excuse that they might say would be something like, my parents don't let me have a boyfriend or girlfriend, which we all know is a lie. And so another thing that they could say is, if you were to ask them out, can I bring my boyfriend along? And believe me, if her boyfriend looks like this, a 6'2" Navy SEAL soldier, you get out of there. Don't even try it. So there's also a way in which you can actually friend zone yourself. Let's call this the self-friend zone. This involves a psychological mindset in which you tell yourself things and put yourself down. In this part, you tell yourself things like, I can't, or it's me, or you say something like, I could be with them, but I just don't try, which I'm sure a lot of us have told ourselves that. So now, let's go on to the solution. The solution is simpler than you think. The solution has always been right in front of you. It's you yourself, how you put yourself out there. It's self-confidence, it's your self-esteem. In an article by Deborah Ross on April 2016. She's an expert, stated that self-esteem and confidence allows us to ask for and get what we want, like a committed relationship, as well as confidence being an attractive key feature to your partner. So now I'm going to give a few words of wisdom by somebody named Shia LaBeouf. Oh so it goes a little something like this, but I'm going to change it up a bit. Yes, you can. Just do it. Yesterday you said you're going to ask him out, or her, we don't judge. Right. Make your dreams come true. But you always have to remember, just because you couldn't get that special someone, don't worry, there's always going to be another one. Another one. Another one. So overall, I talked about how to get out of the friend zone and how to avoid it. I first went over you having to know what you're in, then I discussed the differences, and finally, I discussed a solution. Hopefully now you are all able to avoid being in the friend zone and put these to the use. So I'd like to end it with a quote by Bo Burnham from one of his songs, Lower Your Expectations If You Want Love. And it goes a little something like this. We all deserve love, even in the days where we aren't our best, because we all suck. But love can make us suck less. It's the very best part of being alive. Thank you.